So he chose the last corner to do it, and absolutely, I don't no rule or no sporting issue with that. It's a tool in the kit, and he used it. And I never would have guessed it. Neither would anybody but Kyle Larson. We've seen him do it at Darlington. No, I wouldn't change anything.
Larson said though post race that it was an embarrassing move, and if he's happy last year he didn't win that way. Do you feel that same?
That's an interesting tactic. I don't know. I have so much respect for Kyle Larson. For him to say that causes me pause. I can't help but think had he won the Southern 500, he wouldn't necessarily say that. Man, listen, this sport of NASCAR Cup racing these days is clearly an unprecedented level of aggression. They're clearly going to let guys have at it, and you're seeing the drivers respond to that. And I don't. What I watched, I don't fault Ross for doing what he did at all. So I think it's interesting Larson said that. I'll have to rethink that.
What happened there on that last pit stop?
The last three.
The
last three where we just kept giving them up, like we've given up spots like we've done all year long. They took us out of control of the race. Clearly we were dominant. That's the exact same setup that we had, just won the race. We had a really, really good test here, and we honed in on what we needed, and those guys, we all kind of converged, and once they gained control of the race and we lost it, this track's top 5 toughest to pass on the circuit, and you just can't keep giving up. I think we gave up 4 or 5 spots the first one, 3 the second one, and another 5 the last one. It's just too many. But that's the theme. We've been that way all year long. We've given up a lot of spots on pit road, and today it was just too many.
How much of an emphasis do you put on that over the offseason? Fixing it?
I mean, it's the primary emphasis in my view. I mean, there's a lot you can always get better. The building faster cars, setting them up better, and driving them better is a never-ending quest. But the 11 has won 2 races this year and should have won 6. Today would have been 7, and the majority of them have just been losing control at key times on pit road. That's just the fact. I love everybody's effort and how hard we worked at it, and I'm not discrediting the work. But this is professional sports. This is sport's highest level, and the first thing you got to do is look in the mirror and be honest with yourself, and that's the truth. That's where we lack.
You couldn't make a move like that with the old car because I feel like it would just splinter, right? This car is so tough. But if NASCAR even wants to explore moving forward, discouraging that, what would that rule even look like? Because what is track limits, right?
You tell me. I mean, we've got so many rules right now.
We don't need more rules, right?
That we can't. It's hard to even keep up with them all, much less officiate them consistently. So without going back and processing and listening to what people in the sport, like Kyle Larson, I have a tremendous amount of respect for, have to say, and processing it from that point of view, I can't imagine making a rule for something like that. That just seems silly to me.
Was there any thought, because you kept losing spots on pit road, staying out or doing 2 tires at the end? Or
Well, certainly I wish we would have, knowing the way it played out. But 4 tires won the race. The car that won the race took 4, and we were in their position until we coughed up the control of the race on pit road. So, you got to make the call that you think is capable of the best finish. And the other thing, they were looking to win. We could point our way in. So that changes the strategy a little bit. I didn't want to put us in a spot where we had to play defense rather than offense with such a strong car. And, the bottom line is we just got to execute better. If we executed better all year long, we would have been in. And if we executed better today, we would have been in. So it's as painful as it is, it's fitting.
All right, thanks so much, Chris.
Hey everyone, Zane Smith, driver number 38-4 for Front Row Motorsports. Be sure to subscribe to Frontstretch on YouTube.